Hi guys, welcome to an Into the Void review of Signalis. You can play Signalis on Game Pass if you have Pass. It's currently up there. I recommend you trying out this game. I'm trying a different style of review for this one. It's been a while since I put out a video. I've been going through some personal things with my little kitty, Doja, who has been sick. We had to take her to the veterinarian, and she had to um, get some treatment. She had to stay overnight. She was pretty sick and not her usual scratchy, bitey self, which really sucked. And we just me and my wife were really worried about her. So, but she's getting better. She's actually home now, and now I'm back home able to maybe put out a video. I'm putting out this one in this format, a little bit different, a little bit more off the cuff, a little more rough around the edges. Not, I apologize for that. But I'm nonetheless going to give you a review of Signalis. First off, let me just tell you that you need to check it out because it's if you like, let's just say if you like Resident Evil, if you like Silent Hill games, if you like uh, Alien, the movie, all the Alien movies, if you like that kind of style, if you like Ghost in the Shell, because it's like a cross between Alien and Ghost in the Shell, if you like that kind of thing. If you like dark, foreboding, atmospheric, not quite understanding what's going on kind of vibe. If you like that kind of thing, you're gonna love this game. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the fact that it's kind of like a Metroidvania where you have to unlock doors by getting keys. You gotta solve puzzles. Some that they're not too difficult. There was one that I did get stuck on, and I actually am putting out a little video on how to solve one of them. One of the first ones you encounter. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, there you can pretty much figure out all the just like you see behind me, like there's these wall safes you have to um open, and you have to find the number. It's nothing real difficult. You just gotta look. You gotta be observant. You gotta check your inventory. It's like Resident Evil where you get an item, and you gotta inspect it and look at it, and or you may have to go to another room and find something. It's that kind of gameplay. And then there's obviously you have the enemies, which are they're more. I think they're like Silent Hill enemies, kind of like weird, like weird otherworldly monsters and stuff. And it's basically because you're on this. What's going on basically, which I have to say, the story of Signalis is it's a little vague. You're not gonna get it. You probably won't understand even after you're done playing the game, because I have to say I don't know exactly the story of Signalis. I have an idea. I think you wake up on a ship. The ship has crash landed, and you wake up, and it's not a spoiler, but you pretty much learn, you're not a human. You're what you call a replica in this world, which is basically like a machine, and almost like a android kind of being. You're not human, but I think you have human thoughts or memories that you'll remember. As you go through the story, you'll have these cutscenes where you're like the first person, and you're going through, and you're just opening up all your memories of what happened in the past, and that's what this game is. You're unlocking the mystery of what exactly happened and where you're at, and what are these monsters that you're running into, and what happened with them. And it's that kind of game, and it's one of those games you want to play with the lights off, where you want to really soak in the atmosphere. If you like that kind of game, I know some people don't like scary games. Well, then then you probably ain't gonna want to play this. But I mean, if it's interesting, you might want to watch a let's play of it maybe. But it's worth your time. I mean, like there's some creepy scenes throughout the game, and like I said, it's really similar to like it's like a cross between Alien and Ghost in the Shell, and it has that like an Alien way. It has that technology, that like old school technology, kind of like futuristic, but kind of like analog in a way. Um, that's kind of like this game. This is how this game is. It's that kind of thing, and you have all these little like memories and stuff that you go through, and you solve um, puzzles, figure out how to get, like I said, to get through a door that you might not be able to get through right away, and you have to figure out what to do, and you'll get several different guns. It's controls like control it, I want to say it's like Resident Evil, but it doesn't control like the old Resident Evils. Thank God it's not like tank controls. It's more like just it's you use the two analog sticks. I played this on Xbox Series X, like I said, because I played on Game Pass. And it controls really well. It's like a better controlling old school Resident Evil, with that cool atmosphere, with you're having to manage your inventory, you're having to scrape by with what you got. You have to make it from safe room to safe room, and while you can you can just run. If you get into you find yourself up against a wall because you can't get through because you don't have enough bullets, you can always try running away and sneaking around them, and it's a little tense, getting around them. It's not super difficult. I mean, if anything, I found more the puzzles a little more difficult figuring out what exactly I had to do, but even those weren't too bad. And I don't know, if, as far as game length, it's not a real long game. It's probably like, I'm just guessing, but I played it sporadically. I was playing God of War, and I was playing some other games along with it, and I kind of had a break from it for a little bit, and then I went back to it, and I played just a long session of it and beat it pretty quickly. I want to say maybe 10 to 12 hours, but that's roughly just a guess. I'm just guessing off the top of my head. I didn't like time it or anything. But it's just, it's one of those games you owe it yourself to just soak in. And if you like sci-fi, if you like being in a world where it's a little dreary, it's a little, morose, it's emotive. It's kind of like, it just has this style that I really appreciate. And I think the team's really small team that created it. So, I mean, you really should check this out. And I really wanted to get the review out, but I was like, I'm going to do it this way because I want you guys to just know, I want to get it out and let you know how great it is. It's not gonna change. It won't change your mind about if you're not into horror games. Like I said, if you don't like them, well, you're not gonna like it. But if you're into the Resident Evil, if you're into Silent Hill, if you're into Alien, if you're into sci-fi, if you're into unlocking a map, solving puzzles, if you're into that thing, this game's for you. And it gets a little tense when you're fighting enemies. The as you can see, the screen will get it'll start getting staticky when you're almost dead, and yeah, it's special. I enjoyed it a lot. It was one of my best games I played last year. It wasn't my best game, but it was one of my best games. Probably around the top 10. The ending, I'll admit, the ending could have been better. The ending was not. I mean, I didn't know it was ending. When it was over, it kind of ended, and I was like, okay. And like I said, I didn't quite understand exactly what happened with what the whole story was with the game. It's told in a cool way, but it's going to be vague. And if you're okay with vagueness, if you're okay with a story where you're not going to get all the answers, if you want to, it's one of those games, if you want, you can replay. And if I don't usually replay games, so even though I did enjoy this, I don't know if I don't replay games usually. So, but it is a game that if I did, this would be the one I would, because you can probably get some more backstory of what happened. And I think there's multiple endings, and I'm not sure I got the best ending. So, but like I said, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm gonna give it my my endorsement to check it out. So hope you guys enjoy this. Please like and subscribe to Into the Void. Check out the tip on one of the puzzles I did. I will be putting that out. It's not really a hard one. It's just one I wanted to put out. Maybe in the future I'll put out some of those if, you know, they're worth it. Whatever. But anyway, please let me know if you plan on playing this game, or if you have, and if you love the game, or if you liked or you didn't like it. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it. So, all right, guys, have a good one. Hope everything's going good in your world, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.